And we're here with Tyler Linkswiler, Independence's special teams, one of the special teams gurus on the teams, plays all the special teams. Tyler, a lot of people would maybe not like being a backup, but I mean, you've had an opportunity to play here. How much has that helped you, just being able to get in games? You've got 5 or 6 touchdowns this season. You rushed for 400 yards. How much of a learning process has this season been for a guy like you who's probably going to see a more prominent role next year?
Well, I'm definitely glad I got in this, most of the second half of these games. I've got to learn a lot from Atticus. You know, most of the time he puts me in the game in the second half, and whenever I come over the sideline, he'll tell me what I did wrong, and it's just I'm glad I'm learning all this.
Do you spend a lot of time with Atticus on the sideline during games and just picking his brain about stuff?
Yes, I do.
What made a question be that you'd ask him? Is it more how he did something, or
he seems to have all the tools in the book. Like, he's not just a downhill runner. He can do pretty much everything, and there's really not a certain question that I can ask him, but probably one would be, how to work on my cuts a little bit better, because he seems to do that really well.
Yeah, he's a great cut guy. Now, obviously, you don't have the size that Atticus does, but then again, most people don't at that position. Have you made your presence felt this year more on special teams? Has that been something you focused on? Because you're on, I think, 4 or 5 of the special teams here.
Yeah, I have, because the coach really puts it out there that special teams at this time of the year wins games. It's the kind of separator in games when you're this deep in the year. So yeah, I try to make my presence a little bit more known on special teams than
maybe offense or defense. What does it mean to be practicing for you on Thanksgiving Day with these guys?
It means a lot, especially since I'm this young of a player. It's not many people my age get to be here on Thanksgiving Day practicing.
What have you learned so far about in Bluefield that you guys might be able to use tomorrow? And a guy like you, I imagine you're kind of a student of the game, getting to kind of watch things as they develop. What have you seen?
Well, I definitely know they have speed from the scrimmage. They have a lot of speed, and they're really well coached. So we're going to have play to the top of our abilities tomorrow.
You hear your coach, John Lilly, say that you could probably be a starter at other places. Does that inspire you some?
It does.
To really get yourself ready?
Yeah, it does, because it lets me know I'm doing what I need to do. And because, it's kind of, I don't want to say demotivating, but when you're a third string running back, it's kind of hard. But then when you hear that you should be starting for other teams, it makes you feel a little bit better.
Do you think you'll look back in your career and know that you got something out of being a backup to a Kennedy Award candidate?
Absolutely.
And does that make you aspire to those type of things as well?
Absolutely. I have big shoes to fill when Judah and Atticus get out of here. So yeah, I've learned a lot from both of them.
What tomorrow, if you could have one thing good happen to you, what would it be? What do you think you can do tomorrow? I'll say it this way. What do you think you can do tomorrow to help this team beat Bluefield?
Make special team tackles, make good tackles on special teams, and just do my job.
Now, you told me you're a guitar player, because I was talking to your teammate, Mark Grimm, he said he was a fan of Led Zeppelin. So I asked you if you knew Led Zeppelin, because a lot of kids your age don't know that type of music. You said you did, and you actually play some Zeppelin.
Yeah, I play mostly Metallica, and a little bit, probably like Motley Crue, Metallica, all of them. So yeah.
Is there a Zeppelin song you know that you can play?
I don't think I've ever really tried.
So you really never went through the whole thing, but you've heard the song.
Oh yeah.
If there's a Metallica song you can play, what would it be? What would be your favorite Metallica or Crue song to play?
Crue would be "Kickstart My Heart," Metallica be "Enter Sandman."
So there's kind of football thing. Do you play these type of songs like "Enter Sandman"?
Oh yeah.
Or "Kickstart My Heart" to get ready for football games?
Yeah, gets my mind right. Everybody has their own way of getting their mind right before games. That's mine.
Tomorrow, 1:30 nerves. You think? If you're out there on that kickoff team, not a lot of nerves.
Definitely some nerves, because I mean, nerves just mean you care. There ain't nothing wrong with having nerves, but oh yeah, there's definitely gonna be a little bit of nerves.
This year, you've had several plays. You got an opportunity to play quite a bit. One play that you remember that you would think right now, that was my favorite play of the year.
Let's see. Probably my few long runs against man. First play. I'm pretty sure the first play I went in as running back, I got a 40-some yard run.
Yeah, it was right down on the far end here.
Yeah. So.
And which was that has to be one. Have you looked at the tape of that? Have you watched it?
Yeah. Every game, no matter if I play or not, I watch. I go back on video productions and watch.
So you get to watch
my games.
What you did.
Yeah. No matter if I play or not, just watch my little mistakes for what I get in and how to fix it.
And I may ask you, I'll ask you again. What is Tyler Linkswiler thankful for this Thanksgiving?
Thankful for my family. Definitely most thankful for being able to be out on this field Thanksgiving Day. And yeah.
All right. Hey, Tyler, I appreciate it, and good luck tomorrow. Thank you, man.